Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm working with a super special patient and I'm excited to share with you a really important procedure for foot health. We're tackling the removal of ingrown toenail spurs on both of his feet, starting with the right foot on the big toe, outer side, and then moving to the left foot also on the big toe, outer side. I'll walk you through every step in detail so you can understand exactly what I'm doing and why it's so crucial. Ready? Let's dive in. As I chat with my patient, he tells me that the outer side of his right big toe has been bothering him, especially when he wears sneakers. It was getting pretty deep, he says, and I nod because as I examine it, I see a small piece of toenail stuck in the skin on the outer side of his big toe. He mentions that 2 years ago he had an issue with this toenail, and since then improper trimming made things worse. As a podiatrist, my trained eye kicks in to pinpoint exactly where this spur is and how to remove it safely. First, I clean the area thoroughly with an antiseptic to ensure everything is completely sterile. This is critical to prevent any risk of infection. With the area prepped, I grab my precision tweezers, a must-have tool for this kind of procedure, and carefully inspect the outer edge of the big toe. My patient says he's not feeling any pain and I check in. Everything okay? Feeling anything? He says he's all good, but I remind him, just because there's no pain doesn't mean it's all fixed. As a podiatrist, I know that even a tiny spur can cause big problems if not handled properly. Using the tweezers, I gently locate the spur, which is loose inside the skin. I was able to use the tweezers because it's loose in there and the skin didn't come with it. I tell my patient, that's a relief, because not every case allows for such an easy removal. With steady hands, I remove the spur, making sure no fragments are left behind. The area looks clean, with no bleeding or trauma. Thank goodness there's no blood, not even a drop, I say, and my patient looks relieved. When I examine the toenail, I notice it's already been trimmed in a slightly rounded shape. Impossible to trim it 100% straight, but I do my best to cut it as straight as possible using a podiatric nail clipper. I explain to my patient, look, this nail is already a bit rounded, so I can't get it perfectly straight today. I'm trimming it as straight as I can with the podiatric nail clipper, but because of the shape, you might need another procedure down the road to prevent it from becoming ingrown again. Rounding or cutting nails too short is a common mistake people make, thinking they're cleaning the edge, but it can lead to issues. After removing the spur, I apply an adhesive bandage to keep the surrounding skin from creeping up as the nail grows. I explain, when the skin starts to rise, we might need an orthotic to lift the nail or an adhesive to hold the skin down, but for now, this bandage will do the trick. We might consider an orthotic at the next follow-up, but for now, everything's under control. I check the area one more time and say, the structure here looks great, but we'll keep an eye on the nail growth at your next visit, okay? I emphasize that there's no pain or trauma and the nail looks good, but we need to monitor it for at least a year, as the spur could try to form again. Hey everyone, hold up for a second. I've got something exciting to share. I know some of you love the soothing vibe of watching podiatric procedures without any talking, just the satisfying sounds of the nail clipper at work and gentle music that melts your stress away. Well, you're in for a treat. In the video description, I've linked my other channel packed with tons of amazing foot care procedures in ASMR format. It's the perfect way to dive into foot health and unwind like never before. If you're loving the content here, how about hitting that like button and subscribing to both channels? It's a huge boost to show YouTube our work matters, spreading more foot care love and wellness to everyone. Join me on this journey to happy, healthy feet. Now, let's move to the left foot, also on the big toe, outer side. The situation here is similar, another spur caused by improper trimming over time. My patient tells me he had an issue with this toenail 2 years ago too, and the wrong trimming left a piece stuck in the skin. He says there's a piece in there, and I confirmed that the spur isn't fully at the edge, but is definitely causing trouble. I start by cleaning the area with antiseptic, just like I did on the right foot, to ensure sterility. I pick up my precision tweezers and carefully examine the outer edge of the big toe. The nail here is also slightly rounded, like the right foot, so I take extra care not to disturb the surrounding skin. As I work, I explain. This spur was getting pulled, but the improper trimming hid it in there. Using the tweezers, I locate the spur, which is loose in the skin, and remove it precisely, ensuring no bits are left behind. I check the area and am thrilled to see no bleeding or exposed tissue. I trim the nail as straight as possible, despite the pre-existing rounded shape. Using the podiatric nail clipper, I say, this edge looks good, but since the nail is already a bit rounded, I can't make it 100% straight. I'm trimming it as straight as I can with the podiatric nail clipper, but we might need another procedure in the future to avoid issues. I keep a safe length, which my patient has maintained well, and reinforce. This length is perfect. Let's keep it this way. Before wrapping up, I note, we'll need to monitor this nail's growth for at least a year, because spurs can come back if we're not careful. I explain that his body might think something's missing and start producing new skin in the area. Sometimes that skin gets so hard it feels like a nail, and we need to clean it up again, I add. I finish the procedure on the left foot with an extra cleaning, apply a light adhesive bandage to protect the area, and check in. All good? No pain? He smiles and says everything's fine. I'll show you guys some before and after photos later, I say, thinking about sharing the results with you all. As I work, my top priority is my patient's comfort. Every move I make is designed to avoid discomfort, and I always check in. Everything okay? Feeling anything? Foot health is incredibly delicate, and I know how much even a small spur can disrupt daily life, from putting on shoes to walking. My job goes beyond just removing the spur. It's about restoring comfort and confidence for my patient. And that goes for all of you watching. Taking care of your feet is taking care of your quality of life. By the way, where are you all watching from? California, New York, maybe Canada, like my patient mentioned? Drop a comment below and let me know where you're tuning in from. I love hearing where my content reaches. And guess what? I read and reply to every single comment, so don't be shy. You know, we post new videos every day on the channel, so there's always something fresh to learn about foot care. One super important tip I always share and mention to my patient is about trimming your toenails. Never ever trim them, rounded or too short. Picture a straight line across the top of the nail. That's how it should be cut. This prevents ingrown nails and spurs like these from forming. Another thing, if you feel your nail is bothering you, don't try to fix it at home with drugstore clippers or scissors. See a podiatrist, because a poorly trimmed nail can turn into a much bigger problem. And of course, keep your feet clean and moisturized, but don't overdo the moisturizer around the nails to avoid softening the skin too much. Alright guys, I need your help now. About 90% of people watching my videos aren't subscribed yet, and that makes a huge difference. When you hit that like button, leave a comment or smash that subscribe button, you're telling YouTube my content is valuable and not some low quality stuff. This helps my work reach more people who need foot health tips. So please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And if you think this video could help someone, share it with your friends, family, or even your group chat. Let's spread the word about foot care. Taking care of your feet is about so much more than looks. It's about freedom, walking without pain, slipping on your favorite shoes, and living life with ease. Every procedure I do here is a small transformation, and I'm thrilled to share it with you. Let's cherish our feet, which carry us so far, and give them the love they deserve. See you in the next video, everyone, and remember, healthy feet, healthy life.